AMD Ryzen 9 9950 by 3D and Ryzen 9 9900 by 3D 3D V-Cache CPUs launching in late January 2025. AMD's high-end Ryzen 9 9950 by 3D 16-core and Ryzen 9 9900 by 3D 12-core 3D V-Cache CPUs will reportedly launch in late January after the CES 2025 unveil. AMD preps Ryzen 9 9950 by 3D and Ryzen 9 9900 by 3D 3D V-Cache CPUs for January launch. Debut at CES 2025. AMD Zen 5-based Ryzen 3D V-Cache offerings will soon see more options in the high-end segment, as reported by Info. The insider, who has been credible with his past leaks, mentions 2 more 3D V-Cache options launching in late January, which will include Ryzen 9 options for enthusiast gamers. The AMD Ryzen 7 9800 by 3D has seen such a great reception and has become the top-selling chip in various retailers. Following the success of this launch, AMD is now aiming to unveil 2 more Ryzen 9000 by 3D parts, the Ryzen 9 9950 by 3D and the Ryzen 9 9900 by 3D. These 2 chips will have the same capabilities as the Ryzen 7 9800 by 3D, which include embedded second-generation V-Cache and full overclocking support. As for the specifications, the AMD Ryzen 9 9950 by 3D will feature 16 cores and 32 threads. The chip will likely retain the same single CCD V-Cache with 64 MB cache from the CCDs and an additional 64 MB 3D V-Cache stack for a total of 128 MB. Plus, there's also 16 MB of L2 cache for a total pool of 144 MB. The Ryzen 9 9900 by 3D will be the 12-core option and feature a similar single CCD V-Cache die, but it will feature 12 MB of L2 cache for a total of 140 MB cache pool. We don't know the exact clock speeds or TDPs of these chips yet, but the Ryzen 7 9800 by 3D does have a 120 watts TDP, higher than the 65 105 watt TDP of the Ryzen 7 9700X. AMD might retail a 120 watts TDP across both SKUs, as we have seen in the past, or go for a higher 170 watts figure. In the end, the TDP doesn't matter much. The 3D V-Cache chips offer stunning efficiency and really low power consumption when gaming, while the extra TDP headroom can be used for multi-threaded performance or overclocking.